What's up, y'all? It's Skate Theory. Today I'm watching 8 from Limosine. I haven't seen too much Limosine stuff. I've watched Max Palmer's videos. I don't know that I've ever watched something just straight up put out by Limosine. I don't have the music. I'm not trying to get copyrighted by Lana Del Rey. Um, Also, I'm not a big fan of Lana Del Rey. I feel like Lana Del Rey's got to be one of the most overrated singers in history. Like people are like, oh, her aesthetic is so good, but the music's just not there for me. Um, I don't know. It just is weird. It's like I don't even want to get into it, but the production's just ugly to me. But yeah, skimming through this video, you never know what to expect with a limousine video. Apparently, I mean, doing that on a curved rail, or I mean a curved ledge, pretty cool. I think the curve actually might help throw you into that because curved things like sink you into it. You like have to lean back not to be too much on it. What's very confusing about this video is Max Palmer looks like some 40-year-old, but then it's like the youngest looking people on the team. Just kind of an interesting dynamic. I have no idea how old this chick is. Um, yeah, it's just a little strange. Sick stuff though going on. I mean, even that like dirt ride, I love stuff like that. Even if you don't do a cool trick, it's just kind of fun to see. Um, Whenever I've rode in grass or dirt, it's always fun. Like, is it gonna catch your wheel? You gotta do that funny lean back thing, you know? Yeah, what's interesting about this is you never know what type of heavy, crazy stuff is gonna go down. Like Smith and a handrail, I mean, nowadays that's pretty standard, you know? But that tray flip nose manual down that curved thing, I mean, that's just different stuff, you know? I feel like I've already said, you know, too many times in this video. A little bit tired, a bit, had a long week. New job, pretty much loving it, but it's an hour away. And right there, if you're not paying too much attention, you wouldn't notice that he landed on the lower ledge about an inch or two high. And just stuff like that is, it seems like this video is full of interesting, fun stuff like this. Which I don't want it too much like the skater on bath salts dude, whatever that video was called. I don't love it when it's that ridiculous, but I do like some of the creative stuff. One thing I kind of don't like about it is sometimes it's not as well defined. Like I had to watch this a couple times. Like at first I thought he caught his back truck, then I thought it was just a lip slide, then his wheels like sliding on the ground. It's almost like they're accepting disgusting tricks, you know? Like tricks that maybe somebody would have thought, oh, I gotta redo that because it was ugly and it wasn't what I meant it to be or something. But they're meaning it to be that. So props for that. It's kind of like that one dude, the dude on Instagram who never lands a trick. He's doing like really hard flat ground tricks, but every single time he toe touches. Literally, that's his whole Instagram. He just toe touches. That looked like a fake spot, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they might have set up that pole. Not that I'm mad about it, because it looked cool. Yeah, that chick's pretty good. I like some of the stuff, some of it I could go without. That was kind of clean. I've always thought this spot was ugly. I don't know. I think it's just hard to get clean stuff on it. This is what I'm talking about though, where I'm like a lot of the stuff in this video is not that easily defined. Because yes, this is a Smith, but like the trucks are touching the whole time on the stair. So is that intended? Is that a whole different trick? Is it a Smith? I don't know. I mean, if you take it at face value, it's a Smith, but then it's really a different trick, I feel like, because it looked intentional that the wheels were touching. So I don't know. You can get into some weird areas where your board is like on certain obstacles, it could be touching 2 points, and then is it a hold? It's like a banana slide, you know. You're not doing a nose slide and a tail slide at the same time necessarily. You're doing a banana slide. Also, this is probably the only time I would accept. It's not a line, it's not a big spot. It's just a board slide. But the way they popped out of that, like how do you get so much air off of that? Gnarly. And I enjoy Max Palmer's videos, mostly when he hit on the green M&M. That was cool. The green M&M's, you know, are really pretty sexy. That M&M. If anybody disagrees, you know, maybe the newer green M&M is a little less sexy, but the old green M&M, she's got that thing to her, you know. Very, very, very attractive chocolate. This trick, I'm like trying to think of it, stalling, talking about the M&M, but what the fuck is this? I have to think about this one, man. So he's 180ing up. Let me think. I don't even know. What is this, dude? I guess it's a grader. It's a 180 grader to regular. So a 180 grader pivot. I don't know. Like a cheese grater is what it looked like. Man, man, these videos are really fun to watch. Just little things like how the front foot came off of this at the bottom. You just kind of let it ride. Like these dudes are seriously creative. That too, this is what I was kind of talking about with the banana slide type of thing where it's not like he's really doing a tail slide here, right? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna watch it super slow-mo. So right there is like a classic banana slide, and I guess he really just does it the other way here. But this one, it seems like he touches the banked wall a little before he does. Like on this one, it almost looks like he lands both at the same time. I guess it is the same thing. So this is interesting because most of the time when I've seen a banana slide, it's two ledges. Or I mean, I guess this is a ledge, but he's more like the way the wheel is landing on it. He's not on the edge of it. He's kind of up it. So it's more like a banana slide, but one of your trucks is doing like a power slide. Yeah, it's just weird, man. It's just weird. These guys don't follow the rules. I'm here for it. You have to be seriously good at rails to go up and down something like that. That trick is super satisfying to watch. The next one is just crazy too. Like, this is another one. Oh, I'm just going to slow-mo it because I don't know what's going on here. So he wallies, and then he kind of does like a tail tap. I don't know if it was intended, like kind of like he's dropping in on it. I don't think he would include just a wally, so I'm thinking that the tap was definitely intentional. But it gets a little muddy when you're thinking of what to call it. Like I guess it's like a kiss tail slide. Somebody's gonna be roasting me in the comments. People get so mad when I get tricks wrong. This is another one, dude. I know the slow-mo gets a little annoying, but look at this. He touched right there. It's got to be intentional, right? It's got to be intentional. So I don't know what. I didn't mean to slow mo this guy with the maybe broken elbow. I don't know. But he didn't have to land on that little bit, so I do think it was intentional. But how do you even think of this stuff, dude? It's crazy. This next trick too, man. Look at this. What was that? I'm sorry, y'all. Got to slow mo that one too. So it's a blunt slide. And then it's like he just rides down the bench. Yeah, this is beyond interesting. And I wish I could have more of this where you're watching, you're like, I don't even know what happened, man. It almost takes me back to when I was first learning about skating. Dude, this video just gets more and more disgustingly good. Like this little board blunt. But yeah, it brings me back to my youth where I didn't really know trick names and such. Um, Dude, how do you even think of this? But you're watching this video, like, how do they even pop, Like, before you knew how to pop, if you could take yourself back and you're just looking at the first kickflip you ever saw or, like, the first strafe. Sorry, I'm crying. Just kidding. But, you're just in so much awe. This is kind of how this video makes me feel. How he landed that was funny. Oh, he cleaned it up. I don't know, man. I would have took the first one. Call me lazy, but like that counted. Was it ugly? Yeah, but I feel like it counted. I didn't feel like you needed to clean that up. Keep it ugly. Okay, dude. What was that? What was that? Board slide. Then he takes the truck that's up and pivots it to a blunt slide. Fascinating. Now this trick makes sense, but wow, would that be hard? The idea that you could even slide that at all, and of course that's beautiful. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe I'm a fan of Limosine. I feel like I've had to have seen some of their stuff throughout the days of reacting to things, but yeah, 8 from Limosine, absolutely sick video. There were so many moments that I felt like I needed to slow-mo it. I mean, what more could you ask for in a video? They're getting creative. They're approaching obstacles in interesting ways. They're finding like just new ideas I feel like I've never seen before. So definitely love the video. Go check it out.